was talking about how strange the weather being around here in Gary, Chicago area. A number of weeks ago, it was like 80 degrees for the most part during those days. And within a week, the temperature dropped down to the 30s. All this strange shit that's been going on. You know, I was surprised that I ain't heard nobody talking about September 23rd this year. Funny, this thing with Donald Trump, they said they was gonna do that shit on September 20th, 3 days before September 23rd. What was the reason why they changed their mind? Who knows? There's a lot of strange, lot of strange shit been going on the last number of weeks leading up to October 3rd. Uh, you know, me being at the gas station all the time, there's always some strange shit happening. Always at the gas station, not to buy gas. Not too long ago, I was at the gas station. I was getting ready to leave, and this dude saw me and shit. Motherfucker started walking up to me, trying to hand me money and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, I'm cool, I don't, that's all right. Thanks anyway, my nigga. What the fuck? Days later, at the same gas station, I was walking down the street, just left the gas station, and this dude started calling me. He was like, hey. And I turned around, I'm like, hey. I'm thinking this motherfucker finna sell me some weed or something. This motherfucker started giving me some money. This motherfucker pulled out $1 and some change. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm all confused and shit. I'm like, you all right? The fuck? Do I look like a bum? I ain't asking these motherfuckers for no money. I mean, what the fuck? I know I'm broken the motherfucker and ghetto like a motherfucker, but goddamn, I ain't asking these. I ain't asking these motherfuckers for no money. Yeah, I ain't no bum. Make a nigga feel insecure and shit. But you want to know what this shit is really about? I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. There are a lot of people are acting nicer to us now because subconsciously they know it's the end. And I'm talking about motherfuckers who ain't shit who doing this shit. Now I ain't saying these two brothers was some wicked motherfuckers, but it's just okay. This shit has been happening to me, to us, more and more. Because, like I said, the dreams, the visions, and all the supernatural shit that we going through, they going through it too. Just like these niggas in this family that I'm always talking about. They having these dreams and visions, just like I am. And they starting to remember the shit. And this is why they trying to act all nice and shit. And this shit that just happened recently with these niggas. That was the first time shit like that happened in a long time. I ain't really been having no problems with these idiots, really. Certainly not the shit that I was going through before my dad passed away. But of course, this shit that just happened now, it was some hardcore wicked shit. So they had to go off in some way, shape, or form. It's only a matter of time before they get back to how they usually act. But these motherfuckers having these dreams and shit, and they waking up to the truth that they fucked up, that they damned. And I know, even though these motherfuckers ain't never told me, obviously, but I know a lot of times these motherfuckers have these so-called dreams. They see me in their so-called dreams. And that's why they trying their best to act all nice and shit. Too late now, motherfuckers. Oh, brother. As soon as I start recording, these cats start making all that damn noise. But yeah, these people are afraid more than ever. trying their best to act nice because they know time's up. God's people are waking up, and all these fucking idiots are freaking the fuck out. And they want to be nice and come together at the last fucking minute. It's too fucking late. Good people, Christians, those who believe in Christ, whatever religion they follow, you know, we've always acted that way. That's just who we are. A number of years ago, I was at the gas station, of course, and this white lady was parked behind me. She jumped out the motherfucking car, and she had this box, and she's walking up to me and shit, and she was like, "I bought this sweater for my husband. He can't fit it." And she was like, "It seems like it might fit you. Would you like to take this sweater?" I was like, "Cool, yeah, I'll take it, thanks," you know. She was happy in the motherfucker. It was my good deed for today. I was like, "All right, baby, you know, God bless you." We've always acted that way. We've always showed people respect, turned the other cheek, while the rest of these idiots just took advantage of us, treated us like shit, used and abused us. Their success, so-called success, was based on our failures. And now it's Judgment Day, and these motherfuckers are afraid. I've had a number of dreams, seeing all kinds of shit in the sky, UFOs and two suns, and I've been having these dreams and visions right around the time that people start seeing this shit and recording it on camera. Rap the News is probably the first person on YouTube who talked about the so-called sun halo. And he talked about that shit being actual planets and shit. And a lot of my brothers been talking about this for a long time, that there's a planet behind the sun. And Rap the News just put up another video showing that shit. The veil is lifting. That shit is right in our fucking face.
So, it is a dark planet. Look at that. That's not a halo. It is a dark planet. And it has a rainbow around. See that rainbow? Keep watching the rainbow around this planet. And here we go again in another place. I believe this is Australia or something like that. All over the world, they go to your dark planet with the glow around it. Rainbow, right? Sign of the covenant. And then watch this right here. There goes the rainbow, but no sun. No sun. No sun is there. It's just straight up the planet. And so watch this.
Look at that. There's a great big circle. The sun's over here. There's a circle over here.
So here it is at night. And look at these people. They noticing, and look at the electricity to the left of it. And I'm gonna show you somebody driving, and they're gonna get the same damn thing, and it's totally different.
Because you're a retard. You're ruining my video.
No sun simulator.
Look at, like, there's a whole rainbow. You can watch the video later, Christopher. You can watch the road right now. I am watching the road, but look, it goes all the way across. I don't think I've ever seen that.
You could tell that that's the planet, and look how big it is, like I said. And it's distinct.
We'll be recording our accident
From the sky.
That's why this will be on YouTube.
There go that strange electricity to the left of it, I mean to the right of it again. So two different videos. at night, same color,
Video recording.
and different electricity. I mean, same electricity in the same spot.
Yeah, that's your fault. Greg gets killed.
We're gonna darken it now. So now it's darkened. Look at the sky and look at this planet. It's right there in their face, and if they knew what it was, you know, look at the inside and look at the outside. Since when does a rainbow have color on the inside? It don't. And so you can clearly see the sky is darkened, you know, and you can see the glow from this red planet, and it is not a sun halo, nor is it a moon halo, neither, and they're going to strange electricity, neither is the sun simulator causing this. You know, it is what it is, you know, and accept what it is.
What was it, 2015? Right after September 23rd, and I got into it with my father in heaven. I had a dream, of course. In this dream, I was looking in the sky, and I saw the sun and the moon. They was right next to each other. And then I turned a little bit to my right, and I saw another sun. And while I was looking in the sky, this is a dream, of course, so-called dream. While I was looking in the sky, I turned around, and when I looked in the sky this time, I saw dozens and dozens and dozens of moons. Full moons, half moons, quarter moons, all kinds of shit. Then I started looking around, and I saw a bunch of niggas, you know, in the streets in this dream. And of course, they weren't paying attention. Demons. And then I saw this pregnant lady across the street. And she looked up in the sky and she was like, "Oh my God." And I looked at her and I said, "Thank you." And she was like, "It's 50 fucking moons in the sky." And then we started running toward each other and shit. We hugged each other and shit. And then I woke up. She was a white lady too. And September 23rd shit. And everybody been talking about for the last number of years. Woman giving birth and all that shit. It's so much shit that we waiting for that's already happened in some way, shape, or form. But like I said so many times, we live in a matrix, and people keep talking about this Mandela effect type shit. And I know for a fact that shit, that we going through that shit. We've gone through that shit a number of times, at least 3 times since 2012. And this Florida hurricane, that shit just fucked that place up. And last time I checked, they talking about like 17 people died or something like that. Bullshit. You can only imagine how many people really died during this shit. Not to mention motherfuckers getting caught up in these FEMA camps and all that shit. They don't never tell you exactly how many people die during these type of exact disasters and shit. It's just a shame. So, God's people, niggas, we in the process of waking up. And now everybody's afraid. A nigga like me can't walk down the street without freaking motherfuckers out. Because what's happening is most of these people ain't shit. They got demons on them. These demons that's possessing these idiots. The demons see me, so they make these idiots freak the fuck out. And they all afraid and don't even know why. I walk these motherfucking streets, whether it's daytime or nighttime. And pretty much the only thing that I'm concerned about is somebody gonna see me freak the fuck out and call the police. And when it gets real cold, this is when the demons come out. This is why these ungodly niggas always talking about it's hot and shit, you know. Like I talked about this before. Be fucking 50 degrees outside and these motherfuckers got the air conditioner on. It's hot. You know. Demons. They love the cold. And then talking shit to me. You cold? Yeah, I'm cold, motherfucker. It's 50 degrees outside and you got the air conditioner on. So-called black people. We supposed to like warmer temperatures and being in the sun, but not these demons, these so-called black people. Yeah. Shut up. So these demons, they come out more during the wintertime because the sun ain't out. And you got all these demonic ass niggas, they comfortable during this time, but they more afraid at this time because all the demons is out. Possessing their ass and hopping on their ass, whatever you want to say, you know. Then they see a big black nigga, Sasquatch, walking down the street and they freak the fuck out. Niggas live in fear because they don't believe in Jesus. Us waking up, this is really why everybody is freaking the fuck out. All this shit that's going on, so-called planets, energies coming through, the Biru and all this shit, whatever you want to say. All of this shit that's happening out there, it's happening to us, God's people. It's happening to us within us. Our DNA is coming online. So-called Illuminati knows this shit, and that's why they freaking the fuck out. All this shit that's going on, all this madness, that's what you get. All this shit that's going on and all this madness, all this strange shit, yeah, it's happening within us as well. And this is why so-called Illuminati is freaking the fuck out. Because niggas is waking up. Talking about 2015. During that time when I was talking about that dream with the moons and all that shit, and just got into it with my father in heaven and all that shit, I had an experience. No, not a dream. Just sitting in the chair. I think I was in front of the computer or whatever. All of a sudden, I could actually feel my DNA coming online. It was like shit was running up and down my legs and arms and shit. I could actually feel that shit. It was almost like I could hear it. And the shit was hot. But it felt good. It was my DNA coming online. And this is what these motherfuckers are freaking out about. That so-called junk DNA that they've been talking about. It ain't junk DNA. That's the God gene that's within us. That's waking up. We are in the process of total motherfucking recall. And that's why these niggas are freaking the fuck out. So now, all of a sudden, niggas, we black identity extremists, so-called terrorists, according to these motherfuckers. Now, why is that? Because we speak the truth. We are tired of being slaves, and we ain't gonna be slaves no more. And they know we finna take back what belongs to us. They know we finna start tearing shit up. But we ain't gonna be tearing shit up in no motherfucking physical form. Glorified bodies. G-O motherfucking D. We're gonna be in the spiritual form. Spiritual power. Unlimited power. And that's why these niggas are freaking the fuck out. Talking about we black identity extremists and shit. So-called niggas, we've been on the CIA's and FBI's unofficial most wanted list from the day that we was born. Because they know who the fuck we really are. They know who we are as a people. But, like I said, some of these motherfucking quote-unquote top-notch motherfuckers, demons, fallen angels, they know our actual individual identity. And that's why they freaking out over motherfuckers like me. They know who the fuck I am. Them motherfuckers know more about me than I know about myself. Consciously. I've had so many dreams, so-called dreams, just whipping motherfuckers' ass. So-called celebrities, demons, ripping their heads off motherfuckers. Yeah. And I ain't the only one who had these type of experiences. And when that veil is finally lifted, and the time comes for us to truly start hunting, like I said before, this is going to be the greatest ass kicking in the history of life. Ever. And this is why these motherfuckers are freaking the fuck out. And talking about not knowing your actual true identity, I mentioned I had a number of dreams, so-called dreams, while I was in my new body, my new glorified body. And one of the last dreams I had when I was in my new glorified body, I was walking down the street. Big motherfucker, chest puffed out like motherfucking Black Superman. Just fucking walking down the street, yeah. G-O-D. In my glorified body. And it's a couple of demons hanging around, people, whatever, you know, they trying to ignore me and shit, you know. Didn't want to get fucked up. And while I was walking down the street in this dream, I saw this young boy, probably around 12 years old. He turned around and he saw me. And as soon as he saw me, he said, "It's him." It's a good thing I woke up. I went over there like an idiot and be like, "Who am I?" This motherfucking memory loss is a bitch. People don't know how serious this shit is. For you to have come to this world regaining this knowledge that you already have, hardcore memory loss. We've gained so much understanding of who we are, but none of us to this day truly knows our actual true identity individually. And like I said, because we are about to wake up and have total recall, this is why these motherfuckers are freaking the fuck out. I've been playing the shit out of these motherfuckers on YouTube. I've said this a number of times. There are a lot of things that I've done on YouTube, a lot of things that I've done, a lot of things that I've said was to purposely piss these motherfuckers off so I can draw attention to my channel, to my videos, and get in contact with more of God's people. Like I said, I always knew, way before I started on YouTube, that these fucking demons was coming. So I figured I might as well go on the attack as soon as I started. The first 2 videos I uploaded on YouTube, and just start using these motherfuckers and playing the shit out of them to draw more attention and get this message out. But these fucking idiots, they still don't realize what the fuck I'm doing. Because they don't even realize every time they fuck with me, whether it's somebody talking shit with these comments or following me around because I pissed them off in the past, disliking my video as soon as I publish the motherfucker, knowing they didn't watch it. Fucking video will be 30, 40 minutes long as soon as I publish the motherfucker. That's a dislike. I know I got at least a couple of idiots following me around. They don't even realize how I'm playing the shit out of them. Because it ain't about, okay, you can't dislike my video. I don't give a fuck. It ain't about you ain't supposed to disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to these niggas who just want to fuck with a nigga and hate on me, hate on Christ, and talk shit so they can try to deter everybody else from the truth, now I have a problem. So these fucking idiots don't even realize that every fucking time they fuck with me, they make it easier for me to find their ass in the real world, the spirit world. As many of y'all know, I'm always talking about God's channel, my original YouTube channel, the 144,000. I uploaded a video on my original YouTube channel, God's channel, the 144,000.
This is supposed to be God's channel? Yeah. Donald Trump, America just got played again. That video was uploaded on my original channel, God's channel, YouTube channel, the 144,000. That's right. I said God's channel. Bitch.
Now I had a person who I personally know. As soon as I turned my comment section off on my original channel last year, here they come. Why did you turn your comment section off? Well, first of all, because I wanted to, motherfucker. But I told him, I'm like, look, I'm not going to argue with these motherfuckers all the time. I'm tired, I'm stressed out, and I got to get some rest. And I'm not going to leave that channel on with the comment section on while these motherfuckers sitting around talking shit by their words, deterring people from the truth, leading them astray. It ain't happening. Not on my channel. God's channel. When I made the video talking about that fucking atheist back in the day, I purposely referred to my channel over and over and over again as God's channel. Obviously, I did that shit to piss these motherfuckers off and set these idiots up. They fall for it every fucking time. And during this time, I had this bitch who was basically a stalker. Not long after I uploaded that video, cussing that fucking atheist out and referring to my YouTube channel, the 144,000, as God's channel over and over again. Not long after this bitch who was basically a stalker gonna leave me a comment talking shit, talking about my cuss words and blah, blah, blah. And this is supposed to be God's channel? Gotcha. So on the Player Lord Show episode 4, without even naming this bitch's name, I talked about this bitch so fucking bad that I never heard from her again. But check this shit out. I've never seen this bitch before. And publicly ain't even, on YouTube, I ain't even never mentioned the bitch's name. A number of weeks after I uploaded the Player Lord Show episode 4 talking about her ass, do y'all know I seen that bitch in my dreams? And I know y'all may be like, well, how do you know it was her? Please. This bitch was standing in front of me, and she was scared as shit. This dream only lasted like 5 seconds. She's standing in front of me, looking at me like this. And, and after that shit, I woke up and started laughing my ass off. These fucking idiots don't know. Because this ain't just about me. Every time you fuck with a god, a nigga, Christ in the flesh, you make it easier for us to find your ass in the real world, the spirit world. Especially when you talking about motherfucking 144. We've been judging the shit out of these motherfuckers. And these niggas don't even realize it. So-called Illuminati, they know. They know what the fuck is going on. But these average idiots, they don't know what the fuck is going on. They ain't got a clue. And I said before, there's a lot of shit that people waiting for shit to happen. And the shit's already happened. Especially when it comes to the 144. These niggas in my family that I'm always talking about pretty much made a fucking career on YouTube talking about these niggas. I believe it was 2015 maybe. I had a so-called dream. All these niggas in this so-called family, cousins, all kind of motherfuckers, standing in front of me in this so-called dream. I judged every last one of them motherfuckers. And I don't mean I cussed them out. No, I judged they ass. 144. When I judged these motherfuckers, one of them bitches was so pissed off, she was getting ready to try to jump on me and shit. Of course, I would have ripped the bitch's head off. But all them other niggas, they grabbed her and shit and was preventing her from jumping on me and shit, And while they was holding her, she was struggling and shit. And she said, no, he just held me back. Now I gotta start over. Uh-oh. See? Motherfuckers thought I was play pimping. These niggas know who I am. This is why everybody's acting nice all of a sudden. Everything's all good now. Let's come together. Forgive and forget. Too late, motherfuckers. See, motherfuckers thought I was a joke. And I said this shit before. This is why motherfuckers are afraid of me. They're not afraid of me because I'm a big bad motherfucker. They're afraid of me because I'm a big bad motherfucker who's speaking the truth. And they realize that this nigga really is who he say he is. And this bitch who I judged, who got to start over. This reincarnation type shit. It ain't no fucking coincidence. She's a Christian, goes to church. But how ironic. She just happened to be in love with you know who. It is what it is. I said it before. This ain't just about the 144. This is about all of us. We did not come to this planet to give up our souls for these idiots. They made their decision. They made the wrong decision. They didn't want to ride, now they ass gotta walk. They don't want to fly, so they ass gotta die. I'm going home. I don't give a fuck how much longer this shit lasts. I really don't. Because it can't last forever. It won't last forever. I'm going home. There's nothing these assholes can do to stop me from going home. They fucked up. They made the wrong choice. They made the wrong decision. It is what it is. I'm not going to shed one tear for these wicked ass niggas. Goodbye.